What is up, everybody? This is RybackStun. We have returned to Marvel Heroes. We are on the Test Center, and today we are going to be taking a look at TeamUp Heroes. And we're going to take a look at the first of the four. There's only two on the Test Center right now as of recording, which is Saturday. And those are Magic and Spider-Man. In this video, we'll take a look at Spider-Man, and in the next video, we'll take a look at Magic. Right off the bat, TeamUp Heroes grant you an extra space of inventory. So if I were to open my inventory and drop that there, boom, you get 20, is it 20? It's 30 extra spaces of inventory directly from the team-ups themselves. Team-ups are basically summons that allow you to do different things depending on which tier of powers you pick for each of the individual powers. There are three different types of power tiers, technically 4 tiers, but 3 different types of powers per tier. One is your infinite duration power. So for the tier 1 passive for Spider-Man, his hero duration is infinite. He can stay until dismissed or defeated. His tier 1 second power is the assist talent, which choosing this talent allows Spider-Man to fight ferociously for a short period of time, making him useful in tough encounters. So your hero duration goes from 3 minutes, I think it is, to 30 seconds. And then, but his base damage is increased, and he increases health per second. And that's really good for those types of heroes that need a big set of burst damage. And then last you have your passive team up that gives you a benefit when the team up character is away. And the team up duration is only 30 seconds, down from whatever it is for the full thing. I don't know exactly what. It might still be 30 seconds. But when you choose this talent, as long as he is not out, you get the effects of what is here. So for Spider-Man, it's 720 dodge. And then a certain section of melee damage when you dodge a melee attack. Physical damage when you dodge a melee attack. So each of these trees will give you benefits based upon the type of power that you're going to be taking for each one. So Spider-Man's tier 2 is he has Bodyguard. So while he's in play, 10% of your incoming damage is transferred to the team-up hero. You have Loyal Ally. While he's in play, defeating an enemy will reduce the cooldown of calling your team up by 1 second on a 1-second cooldown. So you can't just kill a bunch of guys and then have it all pop down the cooldown by like 10 seconds. And then last is Treasure Seeker. While he's away, you get plus, it says 10 here, but I believe it should be 10%. 10% rare item find, 10% special item find, and 10 credit find, which is pretty interesting. Then you've got Stick Around, which is your, it's a physical damage and stun. He'll stun people when he uses it. Then you've got Infuriating Humor, which he taunts people and then gives them a weakened status. And then you have Web Capsules, which while he's away, you get, you have a 5% activation chance on hit to do a certain amount of physical damage and slow them, and the area duration is 5 seconds. Interesting. Oh, I see. So he just tosses it down and it explodes. That's pretty cool, actually. And then for your last one, you have Amazing Spider. He coats the area in a giant web that stuns all enemies inside and does physical damage for 10 hits, and the cooldown is 60 seconds. You've also got Spider Smash, which he leaps into the air and slams down on the ground, which is a pretty decent power. And then you also have Retaliatory Webbing, which when you're attacked, you have a 10% chance to activate physical damage and stun against an enemy. So Spider-Man's powers are actually pretty cool. You'll notice he's got 4,000 health without picking anything, no health regen, 50% defense, no attack speed or base damage, anything like that. Cooldown is 3 minutes, and nothing from the Treasure Seeker just yet. So team-ups also have 4 items that they can pick up, which I don't believe are implemented just yet. And I don't know if you can respec these guys. Oh yeah, you can. You can change the selections, which is cool. So let's go ahead and just showcase to you what it looks like when the power is permanently out. So let's go ahead and just we're going to do just kind of a generic red terminal. Let's go do red Taskmaster. It's going to be fun to watch Iron Man and Spider-Man kick a bunch of butt. So, first thing you do, you notice that the team-up button is K. You click, boom, there's Spider-Man. Alright, let's turn my shield on. Let's go kick some butt. You'll notice he has the green circle, same thing as everybody else, and he shoots web spray, so that's pretty nice. My options aren't completely done. Wow, that was a lot of damage he just did. I need to turn my options. Sorry, give me 1 second. While Spider-Man blows a bunch of people away. Show boss, player, pet, accept. There we go. Ooh, an Eternity Splinter. So he's doing actually a decent amount of damage to the enemy, but I mean obviously my little blaster, my pulse bolts will do more damage. period. So we'll go ahead and keep popping some damage. Blop, blop, blop. Team-ups are probably going to be a pretty integral system in the game itself, and I'm both happy and a little bit upset about that. I dislike the fact that something that requires you to spend a crap ton, of Eternity Splinters or a certain amount of Gs, more than most heroes are, honestly, is kind of a requirement for what you want to do. This is just a regular dupe. This is not a cosmic dupe. Doesn't matter. So he's just going to do that. Nothing important. I don't really need to pick anything up. Notice how SpiderMan is level 60. That means the team-up scale with your hero. So if you're level 1, your team-up is level 1. If you're level 60, your team-up is level 60. So, and then obviously everything in between. Anyway, the lower... Ooh, there's a Saturn rune. That's what that was? Oh, sweet. That's cool. Anyway. Team-ups have, from what I've seen, have been pretty integral. Now, this guy himself is kind of just like a summon that you would see on a character like Summon Lossus or Rocket Raccoon. It's like a Groot, basically. So it's not that important, but I feel like the burst damage is going to be pretty huge, and we'll go ahead and show off like a red curse next to see what that is. And then last we'll do like a red Doc Ock to show you the passive, how all the passives and stuff work. So... continuing on to smash these guys. We're almost there. Blow this open, blow these guys up. Spider-Man's off doing whatever he will. Here we go. Alright, so now we fight Tasky. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, look at that damage. And I'm going to go ahead and let Spider-Man pound on him a little bit. So, he's taking a little bit of damage, which is not half bad. He's trying to take out the enemies as it is. I'm kind of just letting him do his thing. He's not doing half bad. Oh, I have no more shield, apparently. D. And, yeah, so he missed his attack there, but that's okay. But there you go. That's how the passive system for... or not the passive, the infinite duration system for the team-ups works, and how it works on Spider-Man. So now, what we have to do is we have to switch to the 30-second duration one, so we can see how that affects like a curse fight. So we're going to go ahead and view Spider-Man. We're going to change up all of his team-up values. Boom, now he's got 57,000 health. Wow. So the change... oh, wait. Hold on. That might be... I don't know what the deal with that is. Oh, okay. Whatever. See, now it's changed to 56,000. Interesting. Alright, well, here you go. So... team-up duration, he regenerates 10% maximum health per second. He does 200% damage, and his duration is 30 seconds. He also, when I defeat enemies while he's in play, I reduce the cooldown of my team-up hero by 1 second. He's got the taunt and the weaken, and then he's got the big smash attack. So let's go ahead and get out there and fight. Did he just go away? No, he's still there. We're going to go to Odin's Palace. Oh, that was a green terminal I just did. Sorry. So here's a red terminal. Go ahead and do... I'm just going to fly out there. I'm going to ignore most of these people since it doesn't matter, since these are not what we're testing against, even though they hit relatively hard. Oh yeah, this does not have my updated build, I don't think. That's okay. Let's blow those guys up. This also has the updated McCran on it. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to change out from McCran to like Gungnir or something. I know that Gungnir is probably going to be typically better because it does give you that huge crit rating, but I really don't want to lose 600 damage rating or 200 spirit. I know I'm already at like 1200 spirit, so a lot of you are saying, you know, who the hell cares? It's, you know, it's 200 spirit. But that's also 600 damage rating. So, and it really all depends. I believe I'm already at the soft cap for crit. No, I'm not. Yeah, maybe Gungnir might be the better option. I don't know. We'll see. 2,000 crit damage isn't really anything to scoff at. So here's the team up coming down. Boom, here's Spider-Man. And he's just going to go... oh, wow, look at that web smash. He's also missing from the screen. So there's that. But you can see he's doing some damage. And Curse is attacking him. So you can see the little spot things at the bottom. Obviously, it's a work in progress, so it kind of sucks that that's happening, but there's really not much we can do about it right now. What we can do is that. Blast some damage on Curse. And now he has been defeated. Wow, that was big. Did they turn on terminal buffs or something? Oh, I don't like that, how that goes away that quickly. So that's how the big team up works. You'll notice he did a nice portion of damage, but it wasn't like horrendous in any way, shape, or form. I still think the extra damage from the characters themselves, even passively, is just too good to pass up. So now we're going to do one more. We're going to switch over to all of the only passive builds. So we're going to have a 720 dodge rating, which is not great on Iron Man, but when I dodge a melee attack, which is also not great on Iron Man, I take a little bit less damage. Probably not going to see that proc. Although, if you stuck this on SpiderMan, like himself, like SpiderMan with a SpiderMan team-up, it'd be pretty ridiculous. Treasure Seeker, I get all this other stuff. The web capsules will allow me to do some damage and slow some people down. And then my retaliatory webbing, when I take it, 10% chance when I take damage to deal out a ton of damage. So that's cool. And it's not showing that I'm getting the extra stuff from this. Interesting. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Maybe I need to resummon him in order for that to happen. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, the last thing, we're going to do a red Doc Ock. No, let's do a red Shocker. I like Shocker better. We'll throw my shield on. Probably could have just done a red Taskmaster. Items on the ground don't matter right now. If I drop a unique, I'm sorry. Wow, there we go. Interesting. That was a cool little explosion there. Unless Spider-Man is still with me. That wouldn't really make much sense. Let's see. No? Okay. I think he's good. I'm going to one-off all these guys. Grab that Eternity Splinter so nobody yells at me. Oh, very interesting. Where did Dupe go? There he is. Still haven't encountered a Cosmic Dupe yet, actually, which is kind of interesting. So I've noticed actually a couple... I've noticed one of those procs happen. I don't know what my dodge rating is right now, actually, which is kind of something that I should probably figure out. My dodge is 7% chance. So I have a 7% chance to dodge a melee attack and do a ton of damage. It also doesn't help that my shield does replicative damage on enemies that attack me in melee, so you can't really see that often. But you did see the webbing right there at the beginning, and I'm pretty sure his summon duration was over. So I could, if I wanted to get a little bit of extra damage, I could throw Spidey out and do some pretty good stuff there. Now, what's something that people I don't think have considered as of yet is that I don't think necessarily team-ups are limited to one power from every tier, one power from the same tree in every tier. And if you give me a second, I can tell you exactly what I mean by that. Let me drop these guys. Let me go kill Shocker, because it's the most important part right now. Wow, that was nice. That was a one-shot one-off. I don't even know how much damage that did. So, wasn't able to show you the passes very much, but that's probably because I wasn't on a character that could utilize the passes very well. Now, let's look at the actual TeamUp interface really quick. You'll notice that we do have 3 bars of powers for each tier. Like I said, the infinite duration powers, the 30-second duration powers, and the passive powers. But, for me as a character, or me as a person, if I wanted to do something where I didn't want the Treasure Seeker and the web, or like this, the Treasure Seeker and the Amazing Awareness didn't help, let's pop Assist and Loyal Ally instead. That way I get the extra damage, I don't get this Amazing Smash, but I get the retaliatory stuff and the web capsules whenever he feels like dropping that stuff. So, because he's in play less time than he is out of play, because he's on for a less period of time than he's off, these types of things will still work in combination with these two. So you're not limited to that. And if you want to, you could go, I could go Companion, I could go Bodyguard, I could go Infuriating Humor and Spider Smash instead of these two. That way it gives me the extra damage to do that there. I have, and instead of using Stick Around and Amazing Spider, I have the Taunt, which gives him that, and then the Spider Smash. Or I could go Stick Around and Spider Smash. Or I could even just ignore those and continue to go with Web Capsules, Retaliatory Webbing. Actually, that would be stupid. No, if you go here, you want these, for sure. And because you've got Bodyguard, you would do that. Or, no, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, if you go here, Bodyguard's pretty much the best one you're going to want, because you're almost always going to have the cooldown off in that aspect. So if you go Companion, you're taking Bodyguard. But if you go Assist, you can go Bodyguard, you can go Loyal Ally, or you can go Treasure Seeker. And the same thing goes for these next 3 powers. Now, if you're taking Assist, I wouldn't not take Spider Smash, because that's pretty damn good. But you do have the option of just going all the same powers in each tree, and that'll work in that aspect. When we figure out what the items do, the items might give each of these abilities different power, more power, so you have different specs for your different characters, which will be interesting. As I said, I don't think that the items themselves are actually implemented as of just yet, but, let me make sure. Is it P? No, it's I. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so let's summon SpiderMan, say hi. And oh, see, there it is again. Alright, hold on. Huh. That's a weird bug. That's not a good bug. Anyway, there's that. We got to see his combat earlier. We got to see him in the actual, Fighting Curse. You didn't get to see him Fighting Curse, but you saw his effect on Fighting Curse. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, bugs, Test Center, everything's subject to change. Whenever they release these team-ups, it'll be fun to watch them happen. Next video will be Magic. So hope you guys enjoy that when it comes along. Remember to like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Tumblr at RybackStun. More videos as they come along, and again, Magic is coming soon. You can see somebody in the top corner there with Magic themselves. And it'll be interesting to see what she can do, as she is definitely a different type of team-up character. So with that, this is RybackStun, signing out.